Forum, my name is Andre Jacobs and this is the MMA Instant Reaction episode 2, and we are talking about the most recent UFC Fight Night main event, well, card really, featuring Rafael Vs Anjos taking on Felder. And what a main event it was. It was a great reintroduction to fans for, of Rafael Vs Anjos. Back into the lightweight division after a number of years, after a decent stint at welterweight. He comes in and puts on a brilliant mixed martial arts performance. He was able to mix up the striking and the grappling exceptionally well. I was really impressed with him, to be honest. Just a real exceptional performance. But, you also got to understand that Felder hadn't stepped foot into a gym in like 4 months, according to him, and he wasn't training for a fight, and he put on a great performance for a man who wasn't training at all. So my hat's off to him. I'm glad that he said it's not the end. I'd like to see that fight again with Felder with a full training camp. Where does that put Rafael Vs Anjos in the lightweight division? I'm not 100% sure. I guess the top 10, but very much at the lower end. There are some very interesting fights for him. Maybe the Islam Makhachev fight could be ran back. I wouldn't mind seeing Rafael Vs Anjos face Dan Hooker or Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira seems to be the forgotten man of the 155-pound weight class, and I'll say it once and I'll say it again. That is a man that should not be forgotten. The other fight on the card was a wicked knockout from Chaos Williams, who basically smashed Alhassan with a short right, I guess. It could have been a jab, but whatever it was absolute dynamite. Chaos Williams at 11-1. He's probably he might have to be a top 15 guy after this. That was sensational. So impressive from that guy. There was also the kind of meh fight between Ashley Yoder and Miranda Granger. There's not much I can really say about this, to be honest. It was mid-card of the main card. It was in the middle of the main card, and it is what it is. It's not something I would go back to or personally recommend. Sean Strickland versus Brendan Allen was fire. Sean Strickland, if he keeps this up, I feel like he might become the next generation of he's got a Diaz-esque vibe to him with that pitter-patter style of striking. And if you watch this fight with Jack Marshman, the trash talk was absolutely fantastic. He's been spoken about for years, and the UFC picked him up a while ago. But I think he used to be a welterweight, and now he's at middleweight. He looks great at middleweight. But I think he's finally starting to fulfill his potential, because Brendan Allen is no joke. Brendan Allen is a very talented middleweight. I guess he would be a middleweight. It was at a catch weight of 195 pounds, but that's mostly because it was a pretty short notice fight. I'm really impressed with Sean Strickland. His striking is great, and it's come on leaps and bounds. He's got a very good grappling style as well, and I'm really impressed. I'm really excited to see where he goes in the next few years and where his career ends up, because I think he could be a contender. And lastly, we'll talk about the brilliant Corey McKenna fighting out of Wales, winning her UFC debut against another talented women's strawweight in Kay Hansen. Man, these girls scrapped, and they were so impressive, and they're really young. Really young, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see them fight again in the future. But during this fight, Corey McKenna really showed that she's got, well, I was really impressed with her striking. I expected her sort of to take it to the ground, but in the ground sort of ground exchanges, Kay Hansen was very dynamic, taking the back and threatening with chokes. But Corey, calm as you like, absolutely brilliant on the ground, just defended perfectly, got out of all these really dangerous positions, and gave as good as she could get on the feet as well, and ended up coming out with the victory. So well done to Corey, well done to all the winners on the card, and yeah, we'll be back soon. There'll be plenty more videos to come. If you like what we're doing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those lovely things that we all these YouTubers ask for, including me, I guess. Take it easy. Bye.